Greetings, everyone. So in the spirit of sharing investment experiences in the hopes that you watching the channel might gain something from my past experience, I thought I'd share an experience that I had investing in YieldMax's fund called TSLY, which is the ticker TSLY. Now, the intended promise of this fund was to provide high income for an interesting way of investing in Tesla. High income meaning the dividend yield that gets thrown off this this stock fund, while at the same time not eroding your investment. So that's not exactly what happened in my case, and so I thought I'd share with you my experience. So I invested in TSLY, again TSLY, in about December of 2023, and I didn't buy very much. I was curious about it because the promise had a really high dividend, something in the 20 to 80% range someplace. It kind of varied. So, you know, my thought is, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is too good to be true. But hey, let's experiment with something. So I think I bought something like $500 worth of shares. I added a little bit to this over the years. At one point I bought 6 more shares, and then I ended up selling those same 6 shares. There's a few other shares that I bought as it went lower, as the price went lower. I added to the position, and again, I'm just experimenting with it. So overall, it has not been a great investment, but kind of here's the history. So my total cost was about $571, and again, I bought a little extra and sold a little extra at about the same amount. So $571. The present value of these shares, I think I had 24 shares or something like that. The present value is $185. So that is a 60% NAV erosion loss. So NAV is like, I think, notional average value, or I don't know, I think I get that wrong a little bit, but it's the amount that the shares are worth, and you really don't want your share value to drop. But in TSLY's case, it definitely dropped. It dropped by 67%. So that's a loss of $386. That's not good. So the second part you have to consider is the amount of dividends that TSLY has put in. So I downloaded a spreadsheet of all the dividends that have happened since those original share purchases, and it's kind of interesting. They all sum up to $346 and some change after that time. So TSLY has paid $346 to me, but I lost $386 on the NAV. So that's a loss of $40 for an investment that I've had for about a year and a half. I still own these TSLY shares. I'm still kind of watching it. Maybe someday the dividend yield will get to the point where I at least break even, but that's not a good investment for being in something for a year and a half and actually losing a little bit. So on the flip side, if I had just invested in Tesla stock on that same date that I invested in TSLY, Tesla was $260 a share at that time, and today it's about $300. So that's a 15% gain in the shares at the same time as TSLY has lost just a little bit. So that's my experience. I will try different experiments on different stocks to see how they work. Doesn't really hurt to experiment. I mean, in this case, I guess I lost $40, but it could have been up just as much. But I will experiment with things because I'm curious about them. I want to see how they work, how they learn, or then I learn. And I'm always out there looking for different investment possibilities, because somewhere out there is more help towards financial freedom. So hopefully this helps you a little bit. TSLY, you know, it sounds pretty interesting, getting high dividends, but the NAV erodes, and there's quite a few others of these sorts of things that are out there. I know there's something that deals with the Bitcoin guy. I can't remember what it is. Misty, I think that one's out there. There's several others. Just be really careful on these because the NAV erosion is really high on several of these, and you don't want to lose your money just to try to gain a dividend. So be really cautious with these high yield dividend funds. You know, they all have different strategies, but you can end up losing just as much money as they pay out in dividends. So hopefully my experience is helpful to someone. Look at these really carefully, and hopefully that helps you. Bye.